Hey everyone, Aaron here, and today we have a comparison video for you. The one on the left here is the Zondervan New International Version Heritage from the Premier Collection, and on the right we have the Post Tenebras Lux Rebind in Native Goatskin. So first we'll start with the stock version, the one from Zondervan. This is the black goatskin. They do have a semi-yap. So it doesn't cover the full text block, but it does a pretty good job of protecting it. It fits good in the hand as well. It is perimeter stitched all the way around the edge. You do have tooled spine ribs. That is faint. Mostly you can feel it just from the stamping. So you've got these stamped lines to indicate the ribs with Holy Bible, New International Version, and Zondervan down at the bottom. Some of the corner work on here you can see, and we'll compare it to the Rebind. So not the cleanest cuts, and one thing also, this one's starting to lift up a little bit here, which is what's going to help with having that perimeter stitching around the edge. So even though it's come unglued a little bit, it's not going to come undone because of that stitching. It's going to hold it together. So here you can see it is the goatskin leather cover. You do have a gilt line around the edge, and it is edge lined as well. These have blue under silver, so a lot of the accents will be silver as well as that gilt line. So you've got the blue under silver for the page edges. On this one you do have 3 ribbons. You've got a black, a blue, and a red that are all just straight across cut. They're pretty decent length for stock Bibles, so you'll be able to take these to the page edges with no problem and be able to turn like you need to find your place with the ribbons. Before we grab the PTL Rebind, just a little bit of information about the text block. These are printed in China, as you can see here. Again, this is the New International Version. These are sewn. These are really nice because they are a paragraph format. So it's going to be really easy to read out of. It's going to be great if you're doing like a reading plan or something like that. You do have blue accents, so your books, your titles, and your chapter numbers are all in blue. Just kind of go with that blue page edge. So that's kind of what you can see here. So blue page numbers, blue page headers. It's really nice. So it is a black letter text. So the words of Christ are in black as well. So you also have 36 GSM paper. So it's a really nice thickness, and they call it European Bible paper. It is really thick and easy to turn. Also would be good for underlining. Not a ton of room for taking notes, but if you do underline something, it's not going to show through too awful bad. You can kind of see the show through a little bit right here, just in the blank space here. But with that thicker paper, it does a really good job. It is 10-point font, so it should be very easy to read from a distance. Really comfortable for long periods of time. With the paragraph, minimal footnotes on it as well. Is, like I said, it's going to be great for a Bible reading plan. You'll be able to grab this. It's very comfortable in the hand due to the page size, so you could be able to spend a good amount of time with it without getting tired. Another one of the features of this Bible that's really nice is it does have lined paper. Not much, as you can see. So there's the end of the concordance. Just a couple of pieces of lined paper before you get into the maps. It is a little bit of a thicker Bible. It's 1 3/4 inch by 5 1/2 inch by 8 1/2 inch. And so now just a couple of the features of the Post Tenebras Lux. So here they are side by side, with the goatskin being a little bit thicker on this one. The yap is not trained as much, so it looks like it's a little bit bigger, but they're pretty much the same size. The text block is the exact same. These Bibles both come in a 2-piece box, which is really nice. And so you can see some of the features here: the comfort print typeface, deluxe single column, and the premium goatskin leather. So some of the features that you'll see right off the bat is we can compare the spines here. The PTL Rebind does have raised spine ribs, which is a nice feature. You still have Holy Bible NIV instead of the New International Version written out, and then the PTL logo. You can also see that the goatskin is a little more textured, a little grainier on the Rebind. It is significantly thicker. You wouldn't be able to see that in the video, but just to the feel, you can tell that it is a lot thicker of a goatskin than what is on the stock. Another one of the features that you'll see is the ribbons, and this is one of the features that you're able to get when you do a rebind, as you get to pick the ribbons. So you've got kind of like a teal color, silver color, and a light blue. Both of them are pretty good length, and then the PTL one does have the angled cuts versus the blunt cuts on the stock edition. And so this isn't necessarily part of the review, but just in case any of you are interested in looking at PTL to do a rebind, the one on the left is another rebind that I had done, and this was in the Roma goatskin, and so you can see a little bit of what that looks like versus the native. Just try to show off some of the grain difference. They're both excellent choices. This one that I had rebind, I didn't do a tooled line. This one you can see does have the tooled line around where the text block would be. If you do want more information on this one, I did do a review of it as well, and I will put the link to the description in the comments below. And that is my review of the Zondervan NIV Heritage Single Column Bible, both in the regular and in the Rebind edition from Post Tenebras Lux. Thanks for watching.